hands from the right, and then 2 questions on the left. Priority than to restore normalcy and put an end to the security challenges across the country. As you know, the men and women of the military have answered a call to duty to fight the perpetrators of these dastardly acts across the country to submission. We know we are in a good fight, and therefore we must flush them out from amongst us. As at today, and in the last 1 week, the military neutralized 36 terrorists, arrested 137 gunmen, 3 gun runners, 2 kidnappers, 6 collaborators, 15 perpetrators of oil theft, and recovered over 3 million naira in the process. We have also rescued 140 kidnapped hostages. This speaks to our intention and to our commitment as a force. In the course of the operations across the country, troops recovered 37 weapons, 370 ammunitions, the breakdown of which is as follows: 16 AK-47 rifles, 6 pump-action guns, 6 den guns, 3 fabricated rifles, 2 locally made pistols, 199 rounds of 7.62 special, 6 rounds of 7.62 mm NATO, 9 AK-47 magazines, and 2 G3 magazines, amongst others. Let me now take a look at the operations, beginning with Operation Harden K in the Northeast. Troops of Operation Harden K conducted offensive operations in Konduga and Bama local government areas of Borno State. A sting operation was also conducted within Maiduguri metropolis. The air component conducted air interdiction in Goza local government area of the state. These operations resulted in neutralized terrorists, rescued hostages, and the arrests of terrorist collaborators. It also resulted in the recovery of weapons and arrest of a notorious gang member. For instance, on the 27th of July, troops ambushed terrorists at Chetamari in Konduga local government area of Borno State. And as a result, troops neutralized 2 of them, recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 AK-47 magazine, 6 rounds of 7.62 special, mobile phone, among others. In a separate operation on the same day, following intelligence of the infiltration into Maiduguri by a wanted collaborator and a logistician of the terrorists, troops conducted a sting operation. The operation was successful and the suspect was arrested. The suspect admitted to being a courier that conveys arms, ammunition, and other sundry items to the terrorists in their hideouts. The suspect also confirmed links with foreign arms network. Like I earlier mentioned, the air component of Operation Hardenke conducted air interdiction, having acquired targets of terrorist activities in Wulade, in Goza local government area. The terrorists were struck with bombs and rockets, degrading them. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Hardenke recovered as follows: 2 AK-47 rifles, 8 rounds of 7.62 special, 1 motorcycle, among others. Troops also neutralized 9 terrorists and arrested 19. 6 terrorist collaborators were also arrested, while 12 hostages were rescued. Next is Operation Safe Haven in the North Central. Troops of Operation Safe Haven conducted fighting patrols and raids on criminal hideouts in Mangu and Barkin Ladi local government area of Plateau State. Same was conducted in Katsina Ala local government area of Benue State, and the same was conducted in Jama'a local government area of Kaduna State. In the course of operations, troops arrested criminal suspects, including a kidnapper, and recovered weapons and ammunition. For instance, on the 26th of July, troops in Barkin Ladi, troops raided hideout in Barkin Ladi local government of Plateau State and arrested 10 suspects. In the process, troops recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 3 den guns, 15 rounds of 7.62 special, a pair of military uniform belonging to a dismissed soldier identified as Bashir Abbas. Our preliminary investigations revealed that one of the AK-47 rifles that was recovered belonged to that dismissed soldier, who is at large with 2 terrorists as his accomplice. On the same day, troops arrested a wanted kidnapper at Jagindi village in Jama'a local government area of Kaduna State. The suspect was involved in the kidnap of a woman who paid a ransom of 3 million naira. Investigations are ongoing as we're digging deeper to know his accomplices. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Safe Haven recovered 3 AK-47 rifles, 3 den guns, 1 locally made pistol, 1 locally made gun, 23 rounds of 7.62 special, 1 cartridge, 3 mobile phones, among others. Troops also arrested 10 suspects. Now let's cross over to Operation Wild Stroke, which is still in the North Central. Troops of Operation Wild Stroke neutralized terrorists and arrested some of their collaborators in Katsina Allah local government area of Benue State. Troops did the same in Takum and Wukari local government areas of Taraba State. Troops equally rescued kidnapped hostages and recovered arms and ammunition. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Wild Stroke recovered 1 pistol, 40 rounds of 7.62 special, 4 rounds of 7.62 NATO, 2 G3 magazines, 1 vehicle, 1 motorcycle, among others. Troops neutralized 1 terrorist, arrested 13 suspects, and rescued 9 kidnapped hostages. Now, a look at the Northwest. Operation Hadirin Daji. The operational activities of troops of Operational Hadirin Daji resulted in the rescue of kidnapped hostages as well as the arrest of some terrorists in Jibia, Matazu, and Funtua local government areas, all in Katsina State. Troops also foiled the attack on farmers, conducted air interdiction, and recovered arms and ammunition in Maru and Zurmi local government area of Zamfara State. For instance, on the 26th of July, troops in conjunction with the Nigerian police raided terrorist hideouts in Matazu local government area of Katsina State. The operation resulted in the arrest of 4 suspected terrorists and the recovery of a motorcycle and 80 livestock. In a separate development and based on a tip-off, troops arrested a terrorist with gunshot wound and 3 of his associates at Funtua General Hospital in Funtua local government area of same state. On the 25th, the air component of Operation Hadirin Daji acquired and conducted air interdiction on Tuareg terrorist camp in Zurmi local government area of Zamfara State. The target was engaged as one of several operations to degrade and disrupt terrorist activities in the area. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Hadirin Daji recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 4 AK-47 rifle magazines, 2 rounds of 7.62 ammunition, 1 motorcycle, among others. During these operations, troops rescued 20 kidnapped hostages. Now, a look at Operation Wild Punch, still in the Northwest. Troops of Operation Wild Punch carried out fighting patrols at Chikun and Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State. Accordingly, troops arrested a bandit collaborator and logistician, rescued kidnapped hostages, recovered weapons and ammunition. For instance, on the 27th of July, troops conducted fighting patrol to Kajuru local government area and Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. Troops invaded and destroyed a terrorist camp close to Gidan Barde and rescued 2 kidnapped hostages. Troops also recovered 2 fabricated rifles, 16 rounds of 7.62 special, and 3 motorcycles. The air components of Operation Wild Punch acquired targets on terrorist camp at Anawanka. The camp is a Boko Haram terrorist camp in Shirolo local government area of Niger State. The terrorists were neutralized with bombs and rockets. The operation is one of several that was conducted by the air component. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Wild Punch neutralized 11 terrorists and recovered 2 fabricated rifles, 16 rounds of 7.62 mm special, among others. Troops also arrested 16 terrorists, logistics suppliers, and collaborators, and rescued 2 kidnapped hostages. Let's now catch up with what's happening in the South-South. Operation Delta Save. Troops of Operation Delta Save sustained the momentum against the activities of crude oil theft. Troops destroyed several illegal refining sites in the process. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Delta Save destroyed 4 dug-out pits, destroyed 13 boats, 34 storage tanks, among others. Troops also recovered 1,000 liters of stolen crude oil and arrested 15 perpetrators of the oil theft. Let's now flip over to the southeast, where we have Operation Udoka. Troops of Operation Udoka conducted raids on camps and hideouts belonging to indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network gunmen at Umunechi, Anambra West local government area of Abia State, and at Miata Anam Forest in Anambra West local government area of Anambra State. Troops also arrested suspected gunmen, gun runners, rescued kidnapped hostages, and recovered arms and ammo at Onitsha local government area of Anambra State. For instance, on the 24th of July, troops raided suspected indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network hideout at Miata Anam Forest in Anambra West local government area of Anambra State. During the firefight, troops neutralized one suspect while others fled. Troops recovered one AK-47 rifle with 35 rounds of 7.62 special ammo, among others. Troops also destroyed 3 vehicles and 9 motorcycles in the process. On the 28th of July, troops raided some shops at Onitsha Main Market in Onitsha North local government area of Anambra State. During the operation, troops arrested 1 suspected gun runner and recovered 6 pump-action guns, 925 machetes, the sum of 280,000 naira, among others. In the course of operations, troops of Operation Udoka recovered 1 AK-47 rifle loaded with 35 rounds of 7.62 mm special, among others. Troops also apprehended 3 gun runners and rescued 9 kidnapped hostages. All recovered items, arrested suspects, and rescued hostages were handed over to the relevant authority for further action. In concluding, be assured that troops will sustain their momentum in addressing the security challenges across the country and shall continue to fight the perpetrators to submission. It is expected that well-meaning Nigerians will continue to support the military and indeed stand with the military to flush out these perpetrators from amongst us. Together we can flush them out. And I repeat, together we can flush them out. In today's Nigeria, it is not enough to see something and say something, as is popularly said. For more people know about something than those who are waiting to see. Therefore, we say, know something, say something, and be assured that the military will do something about it. Thank you very much. I yield the ground for questions, please.